Hello, my sweet angels. Welcome back to the tubes. Guys, it is the new year. Happy 2025. Just went for a little morning walk. Took War because he was barking. But hello. I am vlogging a day in the life, getting back to work, talking to you guys about like my word of the year, my goals, all those fun sorts of things, and then also just showing you a bit of behind the scenes of like Tim and Ivy and all those things, which I know you guys love. But of course, before we get into the tubes, I want to say a big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. You guys know they sponsor most of my videos, and if you haven't heard of them, are you under a rock? Basically, they are a platform where you can host your website, you can grab your domain. It's like an all-in-one. It was the platform I used for my very first website where I sold my Find Your Healthy ebook. I have found Squarespace is exceptionally good for downloadables, because like with other platforms you need a plugin for a downloadable, but Squarespace is one of the only platforms where you can literally just do it as a product and you don't need a plugin. You also don't need basically they can take all payments and they have payment systems, so again you don't need a plugin and you can make it really easy to get paid in quite a few ways. And lastly too, my favorite thing about them is they make it easy for your website to look pretty, which is very important, let's be honest. And I'll do a little video here of my gorge website, which this was like, you know, like almost 5 years ago now. So if that's what I could do 5 years ago, imagine what you guys could do now. And they have some new AI tools, so you can use like AI graphic design, so it can look like an incredible graphic designer has made your website, and it's just you tinkering out the back. But you guys know, I think it's really important, if you have a business, if you have a personal brand, anything on social media, I truly believe you should have a website where you collect like emails. Like if you haven't started doing your email list, like do it. I wish I did it years before I did. Just basically because we can't control the algorithms. Your account can get deleted. Like we don't own our social medias, and I know a lot of us are living our lives on them. You know, that's our income, all those sorts of things. So very important to have a website, to have a place where people can go, where they can block out the noise. And I find most of my comfort creators have blogs. They have a place where I can go, where I can just like binge their content and like I can be obsessed and I can buy their things. So don't underestimate having a place on the internet, even if you're like, you know, I'm not that big on social media, or why would I need that? Do it before you're ready. If that's the one thing you take into 2025, is doing things before you're ready is so important, because a little insight, you never actually feel ready. Like me, who's like done a lot of big things, you never actually, it's not like you wake up and you're like, I'm so ready to take this risk and do this scary thing. You don't actually feel like that. So of course I will put my discount code here. You guys can check it out in the link, but let's get, I got Tim and Ivy some coffees. Obviously Ivy, not a coffee, but a babychino. So let's take these home. What's this? Babychino for little miss. Oh, that was so quick. You say hi to YouTube? Nah, you guys don't get a hi from Ivy. You might get a hi from Daddy's. You want pencils?
Yeah.
Hold my hand. What sort of pencils do you want? She loves stealing my journals. Ivy, show them what you've got. No, you just showed me with your hands. What's this from? An audit of an old you. Oh, this is from Do It For Your Future Self. It's a workbook. She loves going through all my journals and scribbling on them. Hey, why don't we go get some pens upstairs and you can have a little play? Yeah? Come on, baby. They're cool. Hey. New pencils. Bit of a page that I haven't written yet. Good girl. So I'm going to have a bit of, I'm obsessed with this Chobani high protein yogurt. Trying to get high protein breakfasts in. And I'm going to have this and fruit, and then I'm going to have an egg on toast. I'm obsessed with fresh fruit. Protein at the moment. You want to do yours? So good. Show Daddy. We got our sunscreen lippy on.
You guys look amazing.
Ivy, what are you doing? Do you love those boots? Show me. That is so funny. So what have we got here?
We've got a chia seed, gluten-free, dairy-free chocolate muffin cake.
Are they yummy?
Yeah, they're really good. It tastes like actual nut cake.
Oh my
And
God.
I think they might be like high protein too.
Yum.
Yeah.
Thank you, Casey.
You're welcome.
Look at this little sweet treat moment. Guys, I have just been absolutely obsessed with nachos lately. I need to stop though because I'm full. I had that, but let's catch up on my goals. Hey, and let me actually just check this is working with my earphones. It is. All right, let's talk goals for 2025, not 2024. Guys, I literally cannot believe we're in 2025. Like, what do you mean? I was thinking about the other day how I finished school in 2011. Like, so long ago, but I still feel like I'm a 17-year-old. Anyway, I digress. To be honest, I haven't done my goals yet for 2025. I have felt so unmotivated. I felt like last year was so full on and like a bit burnt out. And of course I had a Christmas holiday. It was so beautiful, wholesome with my mum and dad and Tim and Ivy. But I just, even though it's like the second week, the 13th of Jan currently, I just needed a bit of time to like get into the year and like feel out the year. But I did catch up with a girlfriend over the weekend, and we were talking about like what's the words we want to have this year. And originally I did think I want my word to be peace and like calm, because I really want to bring in this like Zen energy. But I feel like I can do one better. And I was talking to my girlfriend, and this is why having conversations with other people who are mentally stimulating, who are on the same vibe, is really helpful, because they can help you dig deeper. And this is why I'm so big on like journaling, meditating, doing those sorts of things, because if you just ask me straight off the bat, like, oh, what are your goals? Like, how you feel? I'm like burnt out. I feel like crap. I don't know. I need some stimulation. I need some questions. Why? I need to dig deeper. And we all do. So when I told her my word, we were kind of talking about it, and she was like really helping me dig deeper. And so my word for this year is actually reclaim. And it's about reclaiming a new part of myself, because we're never going to go back to like an old version of ourselves. We can't go backwards. And you don't want to go backwards. As humans, we want to progress, we want to evolve. That's actually what gives us like purpose and joy and fulfillment. If I'm ever feeling like I don't have purpose in life, I basically am like, well, how am I going to evolve? How am I going to progress? Because as humans, that's honestly what we need. That's why I feel like, you know, working full time and you have like a very stimulating job, and then you have kids and you feel like something's wrong, something is missing. It's not because like you don't want to be a stay-at-home mom or anything like that. It's because it's like you're lacking this purpose, and like changing your identity so you can understand it's like my children are my purpose, etc., etc. And so with reclaim, I'm wanting to reclaim my next evolution, because I really feel like last year was this year of just like shit piling on top of each other, and me dealing with a lot of the pile, and me stripping layers and learning lessons. It felt like a year of just like lesson after lesson after lesson. And I really feel like it has set me up for this like new version of myself coming out this year. But often when we have new versions of ourselves, because as human, we love to be comfortable, you know, we actually crave comforts. It's what we do. So when we get uncomfortable, and with this new version of us is coming in who we don't know, who we're not comfortable with, we can actually like reject it and like not want to move forward and feel like, oh my God, this is weird. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And I know that from previous versions of myself, how the start is really uncomfortable, and that like weird limbo section of like before the evolution, before the up level, can feel really weird. And I feel like that's what I'm currently in and going to go through this year. So I'm like reclaiming it in the way of like, I'm ready for it. So that is my word for 2025. Comment, tell me your word. And yeah, anyway, I'm going to finish with you what I'm going to do for my goals this year, but I've got a meeting, I've got to run, so I'll be back. Guys, so now you know my word. I'm actually going to ask the team, so a bit of fun, what their word is and if they have any goals this year.
Hi, I'm Georgina. I am the social media coordinator at RNC. My word for 2025 is home. Let me explain. Home as in like coming home to myself internally, really connecting with myself, and also my home environment. I just bought a house, so I really want to focus on making it feel good and making a beautiful home. And my goal is to really just stress less and be more regulated and calm. Like less rushing, less frantic chaoticness, just being more calm.
Love.
I'm Mick, and I'm head of creative across Naked Harvest and RNC, and my word for this year is calm. So all about being intentional, slow, soft. Yeah.
Love. It's giving feminine energy.
Yeah, feminine energy. And just like being in the now.
Present.
My name is Milan. I'm the marketing assistant at Naked Harvest. My word for the year is creativity. I want to take up more creative opportunities outside of work, push my creativity to the limit inside of work, and then my goal for the year is to make the most out of my free time and free moments, so like go on adventures, be more spontaneous, just go out and do fun things, make most of it.
Live life.
Live life and have fun.
My name's Acacia. I'm the retail and wholesale account manager here at Naked Harvest. My word for the year is within, because I've been just focusing on like what I need is within me and what I seek is ahead of me. So everything that you need to get through what's ahead is within you.
Oh my god, that's so beautiful.
Thanks.
I love that.
I'm Katie. I'm the social media manager at Naked Harvest. My word for the year is consistency, and with that my goal is, well, I have a couple, especially concerning my health, just getting up and going for morning walks at least 3 times a week. I just find that regulates my energy, my mood so much more, and then also being consistent with the gym. I tend to get in a little bit of a repetitive pattern of just going once a week and then going 3 times and then
Not being
versa.
consistent.
So I'm just being really consistent, making sure I go 4 times a week because it just helps me feel better mentally and physically.
Love that, Katie girl.
Amen, sister.
Amen. Louder for the people in the
Amen. Hey.
All right, guys, I am just about to leave the day. Very productive day. Mondays for me is just like back to back, meeting after meeting, setting up my week. But like I said, I am feeling not very motivated for this year. And I feel like whenever you're feeling stuck or like not motivated, the thing to do is like just take action, even if you don't feel like it. And so I'm so excited because if you have me on socials, you would know that we have, let me just get this together, your magnetic blueprint, which is our 14-day goal setting course. It starts on the 18th of Jan, so I'm not too sure when I'm gonna have time to get this up. It will still be available for the 50% off price though till the end of Jan. And I know this will be up before then. So if you feel like you want to create goals and have a bit of a structure and you like want some guidance and support, that's what we're doing with your magnetic blueprint. But the whole thing of, I created this course. So week 1, we're really getting into what does your authentic self want and need? Because I feel like so many of us are living lives for other people or what we think will make us happy. Who, you know, I am a prime example of this. When I chose law, you know, that's such a huge goal, completed it, but it was to appease my parents, to, you know, please the people around me, to have a societal position, for status, for things that weren't authentically me. So it's like I was going through this and I was doing it and it didn't really light me up. It didn't set my soul on fire. I was using other things to numb myself out, like go out, and just like different things, because it's like I wasn't getting the fulfillment from this goal, but I was like pushing through because I thought I had to do it. And so something new that I have been doing, when I say new, I'm talking about the last 5 years new, but it's like making sure when I'm making goals, it's from this authentic place. And that's why you've probably seen over the years, my personal brand, me as a person, change so much and so frequently because I'm just not afraid of evolving and listening in and being like, okay, what's the vibe now? Like, even if you think of my evolution of like how I really got big on Instagram from before and after fitness photos, it then became a point where that didn't feel authentic to me. And so, you know, I started talking about more like intuitive eating, my brand involved. I started talking about you know, just making sure health conscious, like gluten-free, dairy-free. That's when Naked Harvest was born. And then I started talking about mindset things. I could have gone, you know, like, oh, I gained 200,000 followers from before and after fitness photos. I have to stay in that box because that's what I know. That's how I gain followers, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I didn't, because that didn't feel authentic to me, and I knew I wasn't going to stay happy within that. And so that's what I want you guys to really have a think of. And obviously, if you don't know how to do that, I take you through, it's basically called shadow work, and I take you through how to do that in the first week of your magnetic blueprint, so you can understand from like a really subconscious, under all the masks and layers place of like, who the fuck are you, and actually what do you want? Because otherwise you're gonna feel like you're on this like hamster wheel. And then the last half is like, we actually do goals, we create a structure. Like I literally help you plan out the next 12 months. Like this takes 14 days to do, and you'll have the next 12 months planned out. So if you want to do that, I will link it in the description, obviously. But I'm excited to do that because I don't feel motivated, but I know I just need to take action. So that is starting soon. So I'm going to do that. I can obviously update you guys in the next vlog, like what my goals are personally and business wise. But that's really exciting. But it's home time. I need to go see my baby.
Ivy.
What are you playing, Daddy?
Does Mummy want to come have tea party as well?
Yeah. What are you playing?
We're just having a tea party.
All right. For Mummy
Cheers,
and Daddy.
Mummy.
Cheers. Yummy tea. This is such good tea, Ivy. Thank you so much. Can I have another one?
Okay.
Thank you.
Ivy, you making the tea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my sister.
And is that for Mummy and Daddy?
Uh-huh.
Thank you so much. Looks delicious. Oh wow, that's really good pouring. Very careful.
Is that yummy tea? Is there actually water in there?
Make another one. Okay, was it delicious though? What did it taste like?
It's sour.
It's what?
What have you guys found?
We got a lizard.
Show me.
He's inside the house. I am. Want to touch him?
Wow.
I'm gonna give him a little pat.
Are you gonna put him
I'm
outside?
put him out in the garden.
So for dinner tonight, we're actually going to make pizzas. We were supposed to make these on the weekend, but we end up getting takeout. So I've got all the ingredients here. Let me show you. So I got these lower carb pizza bases, and they're also high in fiber, and they're really high in protein, which is such a vibe. I'm on a bit of a journey with protein right now. And then I've got some organic chicken mince to have as like the meat. Tim wants ham. I got this light tasty cheddar cheese, wow. Mushroom, onion. I love this chipotle mayo, so good. And also I love pickles on pizzas, which is so random of me. So this is the vibe. So you ready to make some pizza? Had a shower in our PJs. That's it, cut it up.
gentle with mummy. Can mummy have a kiss? Can mummy have a kiss?
Oh, big smooch.
Tell YouTubes, how old are you?
I'm turning 1.
You're turning 1.
Yeah. I'm turning 1 and 2. I'm turning 1 and 2.
You're turning 1 and 2.
Yeah.
What birthday did you just have at Fiji?
Older.
You're getting older and older and older and older.
Yeah.
Did you turn 3 in Fiji?
Uh-huh.
So are you 3? Yeah. Good to know. And Ivy, who's your favorite person?
Bear.
Bear? What about Warble?
Who my best friend?
Best friends?
He's the boy.
He's a boy, isn't he? Tickle, tickle, tickle. And what about Mummy and Daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is Mummy and Daddy your best friends?
Yes.
Yes?
Boys, huh?
Hmm.
Oh,
Little crispy boys?
put these on here.
Yeah. Get it, Wolf. These two play it all the time.
Go, we'll get her.
Go on, get her.
Get her. Where is she?
Get Ivy. Go on, Ivy. Let him get you.
Ready, set, go.
Get her. Get her. Go on, get her. I got a little monster here. You literally just jumped on my back. We are going to say a good night. I'm going to have my Ivy moon milk. I'm gonna have my moon milk. We're watching Scooby-Doo. Ow. Ivy. Which is Ivy's favorite movie. We're gonna say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna have our moon milk and go to bed. Ivy is still sleeping in our bed, so we'll go to bed at the same time. If you guys have any fun questions you want to ask, I'm going to do a Q&A for my next vlog, so you can answer them below. Ives, can you say bye?
Bye.
Tim, can you say bye?
Bye.
Bye.